Alexa, play ocean sounds, please. Hello. Alexa, volume 1, please. I like to have my meditation music going on in the background. How's everybody doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Surviving the full moon energies. So I figure we can tap in today and see what's going on with that. Something going on in here. I think I'll use the Ethereal Visions deck today. So welcome to Manifest Wisely. The song I had on earlier was Naughty by Nature, Hip Hop Hooray. So let's see if I can make a little another magic trick happen here. Do this. Okay, I'll keep my light going. Keep the light on for you. We're like Motel 6 over here. Okay, except not this guy, right? He's like, oh, the light's only for me and for nobody else. You ever meet those people who don't want to share, right? It's like, oh, I'm sorry, my success somehow is interrupting your vision. Like, what? Your vision of what? Your vision of me not succeeding? Like, that's pretty stupid. Yeah, so if you get defensive a little bit, maybe there's a reason why. You know, like people that are, you could call them frenemies, you know. Just, you know, do these people really want to see you succeed, or are they happy to see all your miseries? Yeah, have some strength during this time, because some of the people you've leaned on in the past are like not truly your people, okay? So, with this full moon, maybe that's part of the illusion that is being revealed for somebody in this collective, okay? So what else does this collective need to know? Ace of Swords. Yeah, the truth is out. The heat is on. So yeah, there's no more hiding. And you're coming up on a decision, because now that the truth is out, it's like now you're able to have a clearer view of what's going on, right? This Ace of Swords also Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, so you could have that aspected in your chart somewhere. If you are into astrology, definitely check out both the Western and Vedic charts. Okay, Knight of Cups. Ooh la la. So, is that potentially one of these choices that you are being asked to make, to look forward and into a loving situation? Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Oh my gosh, sorry, I have an itch on my leg. It's like, you know, all of a sudden just decided to turn winter here, and all of a sudden my skin has gotten very dry, even though I put lotion on today. So don't forget to moisturize, right? What's in the outcome, please? What does this collective need to know for this outcome? Six of Pentacles. Yeah, don't be getting into anything that, you know, trips off your balance, right? Yeah, Temperance. So if you're kind of not seeing it happen yet, you're going to have to kind of give it a little time. So as you move through these decisions, right, it might take a little time to get to something that is feeling reciprocated, okay? And I feel like this is not only, you know, kind of like financial reciprocation, but like love reciprocation. Like somebody actually wants to return, you know, kind of the energy that they're getting from you, okay? So, clarifying the Ace of Swords. Again, patience, Sagittarius, and we are starting to enter Sagittarius season. Sagittarians are known for being very blunt and honest as well. So you might need a little patience with your tongue. Once you do kind of find out the truth, you know, like don't just like fly off the handle and get super reactive, right? Yeah, like almost kind of like sit down and take it kind of thing. And here's the thing, you may not be the only person who has a reaction to this news. Like, you may not be the person that's most directly affected, even. So, the way you handle yourself in these situations definitely says a lot. And when you have the Temperance card here, it means that you've kind of mastered some of that reactivity, okay? Sorry, I have to turn over these other messages here on the bottom of the decks because they are distracting me as I'm reading. Okay. Always good to maintain focus in your space, right? So what else does this collective need to know? What can we clarify now with this Two of Wands, this decision here? What is becoming more abundantly clear? Wow. Yeah, Eight of Wands. It's yeah, okay. There's that Bruce Springsteen song. Messages keep getting clearer. Yeah. Okay. One more, please. The Nine of Wands. Okay. So you're definitely being asked to make a choice here, and it's going to be like, sorry, this is part of the download, so it's like getting emotional. What's going to be more clear is like how easy it's going to be, okay, with somebody. And I'm staring right here at this part of the candle. See, this is what I'm saying, you guys. This, okay, so there's the Lover's card right there. That's so how easy it's going to be with somebody versus somebody who is okay to see you this way. And that's kind of like what I was talking about earlier, like people that want to know about you, but it's like they want to know about your miseries because they enjoy seeing you that way. So, I mean, to me, that's a pretty clear, you know, which way you want to go. So, I don't know if you heard my reminder to water the plants every Wednesday at noon. It comes across. So. Happy hump day, by the way. So what else does the collective need to know for this Knight of Cups? Two of Pentacles. So you could be feeling like you have some choice between love, or it's like, how do you want to balance love in your life? Because in part collective, you're like, because when it leaves me like this, that's not super healthy, right? So you're kind of approaching, I feel like, with caution. or this love may be kind of approaching you with a little bit of caution. Okay. Although what they kind of want to do instead is be like the Knight of Wands. Okay. So, you know, but you're like, look, I understand what a cautionary tale is, and I don't want to be one. So, you know, this Knight of Wands here, you may kind of hold them back a little bit, is what I want to say, until they kind of prove what like their intention is there like, you know, the loving intention behind it, as this suggests. Okay. So just know the difference. The Six of Pentacles. What else do we need to know in this outcome? The Six of Wands. Very nice. So I feel like, collective, this is possibly, sorry I'm getting so emotional, but that's just how it's coming across. Somebody who's going to allow you to be yourself, okay? And also help you get rid of some of these burdens, okay? So, you know, there's the potential, though, that somebody could be adding to your burdens, right? And that's where, you know, again, the clarity should be there about the Six of Pentacles. And it's like, you know, are we on an even playing field here, or are you just coming to take and, you know, I'm supposed to be just happy about it all the time? You ever meet those people? Like, oh, you're so lucky to be around me. Am I? You know? Yeah. And I feel like somebody wants to reunite with you, but potentially, like, you may be, again, holding off because you're like, is this really good for me? Okay. Again, you're going to be presented here with two choices. One is going to be clear and easy. The other is going to be like, I've been here before. So, like, when your abundance is coming into play, you have to think about, you know, who's going to be, you know, like earlier, you know, the people that want to know about you. Well, is that they want to know about you because they want to cheer you on, or they want to know about you because they want to see you in this position? Oh boy. This reading got kind of heavy, guys. This is what readers talk about when it's like it's draining. It's like emotionally draining. Okay. And, you know, that's part of like the full moon. Okay. Like, before the full moon, I wasn't feeling like, I was feeling something, you know what I mean? But it wasn't the same as normal. Now it's kind of like, now I'm feeling it, like the emotional shift. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull some Moonology cards. I'm going to take a drink here. Replenish my vocal cords for you. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're not new to the channel, please like the video. As a returning subscriber, that would mean a lot to me. And it helps pass the messages around to the people who need and benefit from them, just as you clicked on this video. So, be a part of that good juju in the collective, and let that goodwill manifest back towards you. Very simple, right? Okay. You are very close to achieving your goal. And this is just, yeah, right here with the moon. That was very nice and bright the other night. So I hope you were able to enjoy it. Prosperity lies ahead, okay? Because when you are focused on your abundance, on, you know, your power, on the things that actually benefit you, and not, you know, the the handout that's always looking, you know what I mean? Like, it's one thing to help somebody, but then like somebody who's, every time you turn around, it's like you're giving them money. Or every time you turn around, they're broke. Every time you turn around, they're asking for money. And not only are they asking from you, likely they're asking for money from other people, or they owe money to other people. So, you know what I mean? If you are not recognizing that, then that's going to be a block, okay? So again, that might be part of the truth that you're discovering about certain people in your life, okay? And what they have to gain from their situations, all right? Can't make it up. So again, you're going to be wanting to make a choice, and what choice is best for you. Okay, well, what choice is going to be closest to you achieving your goal? Okay, is it going to be going down the path that provides you with reciprocation and ease and success, you know, or is it going to be this again? So if you know, when you're very close, you don't want to give up. Of course not. But some people want to see you in that. So again, just be cognizant of that when you're making these choices. Expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. So say you weren't able to see that full moon, and it's just like a disappointment. Okay. But you don't stop what you're doing. Your life doesn't stop. Okay. You're able to keep going. So no matter the conditions here, you doing what you're doing is going to enact powerful change. Okay. And this could be in this love situation. All right. Yeah. It may be because it's a path. Because it's a path that doesn't offer this resistance. It's not the struggle love, okay? You know what I mean? Well, like, if you don't argue with that person, like, do you really have a deep relationship, or do you really, you know what I mean? All that kind of stuff. Like, have you ever met people that they're like, we don't really argue? It's like, really? That's possible? Yeah, that does happen. Emotions are running high. Well, I can definitely feel that in this reading. That is definitely coming through. Okay. And part of it is this truth. Part of it is this love situation. Part of it is this decision. I mean, one of my last readings was basically, like you're getting a tower, whether, well, it's coming whether you want it to or not. Okay. And I believe the tower showed up in that reading. But like sometimes that's, good for us, because if we didn't have those things happen, would we ever go to the next level? Would we ever reach the next step? Okay. So I'm going to get some clarification on the person or persons in your energy. Okay. So again, if you're new, please subscribe, please. And like the video, that helps me a lot. Okay. Helps the energy of these messages. Okay. No, I do not have any makeup on yet today. It's just I got cleaned up, dried my hair, but haven't like left the house, so haven't I usually don't put makeup on unless I'm like leaving the house necessarily, and sometimes not even then, you know what I mean? So I feel like there's just like that heaviness. I don't always like the heaviness on my face, but I'm terrible because I will like totally fall asleep with my makeup on. That's one thing I need to get today is those makeup wipes. Anyway, back to the read. Clarifying here what this collective needs to know. Well, that's a few too many. But it was that Knight of Cups again. Something's telling me that this this love this person has for you is genuine. Yeah, and you could have found a truth about somebody else in a kind of a third party situation, and what that's allowing you to do now is to celebrate yourself, because you understand your worth in the situation. The Seven of Wands. Yeah, so I think I mentioned this earlier about the defensiveness a little bit. So somebody could be feeling defensive towards you, especially if you are kind of walking away from things that put you in competition with others. You're kind of like over it, and you're like, look, you don't like it, too bad. And I feel like this person doesn't like it at all. Yeah, and you Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, you might Queen of Swords this biatch, okay? Male or female, whoever you have to do it to. And it's almost, and look at how her hand is out, like explaining, like, look, you effed me over this time. It's the old shame on me, fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, or fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on me. And the Queen of Swords isn't going to allow that to happen, right? So she's like, look, this is what I know about you. And so far, I haven't seen anything change. So you're free to carry on, but you can't do it on my property. She's creating that boundary there. So you can go find your own land if you don't want to play by the rules. Like, ain't nothing stopping you. Like, I ain't stopping you. Jungle love It's driving me mad. It's making me crazy, crazy. Jungle love's driving me mad. It's making me crazy. Yeah, somebody definitely has a lot of passion towards you. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. They're hoping that you know, have some kind of like physical relationship with them. Oh my gosh, you guys, I need to stretch my foot out. I just like felt it sitting under the table here. With my legs crossed. I know that's not always the best posture to have, legs crossed. Let's keep going here. The Knight of Swords, again, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So this person, I mean, this could be, I don't know how many people, to be honest. You know, let's just say minimum 2 here because of the 2 of Wands, okay? But one of these people or this person definitely wants to come in fast and they want to like try and explain things. Yeah. So clarifying now what the collective needs to know. And it might not make a lot of sense, and part of that is because it's going to be, even though this is like the Knight of Swords, you know, they kind of have that reckless energy. So with the emotions running high, it could be kind of like disjointed. The Sun. So again, what they want you to know, what they want the collective to know, so, you know, the person that sees you shining as you are, okay, not struggling, is, you know, the pathway that you need to be taking. I feel like you could be potentially be very happy with, you know, whoever this person is that wants to be in this kind of relationship with you. And I feel like it's almost like they're kind of like a bit of a safety net for you to express yourself. Whereas before, people made you feel bad, people made you feel defeated for just simply wanting to exist. Right? Like your existence somehow, it just made them turn their whole world so far upside down that their head literally is now planted in their own behind, because that's how stupid they are to want to do that to somebody. Because in the long run, it never works. You know, can't hold them down forever, right? Clarifying, please, what the collective needs to know. Ain't nothing gonna break my stride. Ain't nothing gonna hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Pisces, Cancer, the moon. Yeah, however, this person has come to you in the past, I feel like they're starting to show themselves a little bit more. So, their true intention should be coming through. That's part of this powerful change here that you should be expecting, okay? Because it's like you're going to see this person a lot differently than you did before. Knight of Cups again. So I feel like what Spirit's wanting to say here to communicate is that you may feel like, how am I going to balance this? Like, I need somebody to make my life easier. Like, how can I handle, you know, a relationship even? And, maybe you're somebody who's worked a lot in the past and you're like, I don't know if I can handle, having somebody in my life. And giving them the proper time and attention. But it's here again, clarifying, saying that not only you deserve it, you can handle it. Okay. So again, if somebody made you feel like insecure in the past in a relationship, it made you feel like you were not enough, well, that was simply just not the case. Okay. Some people need things outside of relationships, and that doesn't always work for two people when one partner is, just not satisfied with the partnership, right? 8 of Pentacles. And here, this is something that's going to be very satisfying to you, okay? And I feel like this is going to maybe even jolt you a little bit towards not worrying so much. Yeah, being willing to take that next step, being willing to take that chance. The Ace of Cups. Yeah, what did I just say about, like, they said that you're ready for it and you're deserving of it, okay? So again, if somebody made you, like, if somebody was breadcrumbing you, if somebody was, the ghosting type person, the never call you back person, yeah, that's not going to be your life anymore, okay? That ain't it. Again, people that want to see you in this, they ain't it, because you are this. And you might be a little angry right now. It's totally possible. 6 of Pentacles, clarifying the 6 of Wands. Yeah, you're not, it's like, I'm not leaving without my, what I desire. Okay. And here you desire to be in the, in a position of power, but like in a way where you can feel good about it. Okay. It's not like you're doing it out of some kind of horrible guilt and obligation and things like that. 5 of Cups. Yeah. So anything that, it's kind of like we started the clarification with the 3 of Cups and ending the clarification with the 5 of Cups. Well, This card always, always, always shows these Three of Cups just down, right? And it's like you called an ending to something, and you know, some other people might not be happy about it. That's maybe why they might want to try and burden you, you know, kind of with their situations. Because they think you like don't have anything else going on. But as we all know, there's this Two of Cups like just right here, and it's just like, oh, I guess if I change my perspective just like the tiniest bit, boop. You know. And then you see the success. That's when you see the success. Okay, guys. Do a light worker card, and then I will close out the reading. This has been very, very emotional. So, ooh, do some breathing exercises. You know what I'm saying? And it says right here, emotions are running high. And that's sometimes what happens around the full moon. It's like, why am I feeling this way? And it's like, oh, there's just a full moon, you know? The good thing about that is it doesn't last forever. And then again, it can reveal things that are going to come to you and guide you, you know, in ways that you didn't even expect before. Okay. And it's here to encourage that protection of yourself and your individualism, okay, and what you have to contribute to this world. All right. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? And didn't we talk about the Queen of Swords earlier? And she's like, I've had it up to here with your excuses. Dun, 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 right? And again, sometimes that means people might be getting defensive because it's like everybody wants a piece of you. Look at all those hands, those arms, like, ugh. It's like, dude, keep it to yourself, you know? So you might want to do some like kind of, you know, you might have to do cord cutting. You might want to do some meditation. You might want to, you know, return energies, negative energies to senders. You know, just, and especially like if these are the type of people that are like breadcrumbing you, it's like this kind of attitude of, well, I don't really have to tell you my schedule. I don't really have to tell you what I'm doing, but I want you to be available for me all the time. And that's just not how life works. That's how people that have control issues want it to work, right? But you might have to tell those people, like, look, you know, maybe I can't answer the phone during these hours, or, you know, if you're not happy with me getting back to you when I can, too bad. Or I can't help you today. Maybe you need to call somebody else or call a professional. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever had that kind of thing happen where somebody keeps calling you about something and it's like, look, I don't have the answers to these. You know, like maybe you need to actually go talk to a lawyer. Maybe you need to go talk to a counselor, like a professional who has the background and can give you real answers. Who or what is triggering you? Mirror. Yeah. So again, anybody that wants to take you out of this and put you back into this, that could be triggering you right now, okay? And what you need to realize is that it kind of doesn't matter how somebody else wants to see you. What matters is how you see yourself, okay? And again, when you start to clearly see the positive reflection, the positive impact that you make, okay, the path that you take is going to be so much more clear. Again, it's just going to be easy as just putting one foot in front of the other, okay? You are not alone, okay? What else? Turn up the radio. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? So, it's kind of funny. I just had a conversation with a friend, and they were like, yeah, you just got to go for it. Just like totally dig in, right? And part of that is your belief in how you accurately see yourself, okay? And then showing that, yes, the universe will then support you once you show up. It's like that movie, right? If you build it, they will come. Like, all of a sudden, all these ball players show up, right? In the middle of nowhere in the cornfield. But, it's like going upon faith that, this field can be more than an illusion. It can actually be something that grounds us and gives us hope, okay, for the future. And that's part of what, manifests this powerful change, okay? Because when you start believing in the possibilities of good things, not just the possible. Everybody knows all the. I mean, you can go on for days about the possibilities of the bad things, right? But how many times have you thought of all the possibilities of the good things? Transformation. Things are changing at a cellular level. Yes. Deep healing. Thank you. So, and once you do that healing, you will realize it's like, oh, I'm worth so much more than somebody who wants to ghost me. I'm worth so much more than somebody who wants to breadcrumb me or demand that, my time is less valuable than their time. Things of that nature. You are going to start to see, again, the command that you have over your life, over the direction of your life, okay? So, and then again, once you tap into that, it's like nothing is stopping you. You're fully grounded, and that prosperity lies ahead. Okay. Please, please, please manifest wisely. I hope you enjoyed this message. And until next time, please like the video, drop a comment, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye.